Hello, my friends. It's so nice to see you. It's Friday. That means it's time for your Friday weekly wrap up, where we pull one card to talk about the week that was. What happened? What did you learn? How did you do? Let's wrap up the week with tarot. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your tarot fairy godmother, and I'm so happy to see all of you here today. Of course, a special shout out to the members and the moderators. And I want to say a big thank you right now to Caroline McLaughlin. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thank you for a very generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. All right, I will let you know in advance. I have a tight connection this afternoon to get to my office. So I am going to try to do the readings and not the chit chat, which is hard for me because I love the chit chat, but I'm going to do what I can to make sure I get to everyone. So let's hop right on over to CardCam, where you can see I'm working with my brand new most favorite tarot deck, Craft Felt Tarot by Gianna Lucci, who is Gianna, the member on this channel. So this is a deck born of this village. I am reviewing it. You'll see the review soon. But let's get going right now. And I want to once again thank Caroline McLaughlin for reminding us that the collective cards on Monday, we pulled 3 cards on Monday for the collective, 2 of Pentacles reversed, Lovers, and Ace of Cups reversed. Now we will pull a collective card to wrap up the week, and then we'll get to the individual requests. All right. Here we go. So we started with the 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups reversed. Here's how we end the week. Aww. I love that. We end the week with the Queen of Cups. And what a beautiful message, man. And all I can hear is the Beatles, right? Love is all you need, right? Starting out with 2 of Pentacles reversed, Lovers, Ace of Cups reversed. Now the Queen of Cups coming in to tell us, how did we get through the week? We got through the week by remembering that we are loving, loved, and lovable, and trying to treat ourselves that way and trying to treat others that way. Might as well keep that going because that's a good way to be. Let me know what you think, and let me get right away to the requests, starting with Trey Cameron. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. You started with the 6 of Cups reversed on Monday. Wendy, there you go. Love is all we need. Look at you, Trey. I love this. So you started, I love that he has carrots. The King of Pentacles has carrots, everyone. How fabulous is that? I just love it. Like, that symbolism is so great because he's the king of earth and carrots grow in the earth. It's a root vegetable, and Pentacles deals with the root chakra. It's really kind of smart. So, right, there's a lot of love for this deck in this village, there, no doubt. This deck was born of this village, and there's so much love for this deck in this village. All right, so, Trey, starting with the 6 of Cups reversed on Monday, where you're like, okay, remember who you are. And now we see who you are and who you are becoming. Recognizing that you are building something here. You are building something, and you are building something good and something solid, and it's important to know that. Oh, that's good. Midnight Rose, thanks for being a member. And of course, that is Diana Price. Right, carrots are diamonds too. Right, got it. That's smart. Okay, and you're up next. The Midnight Rose, who is Diana Price. Here we go. 5 of Cups. This week, there may have been some loss or sadness or disappointment. But the thing that we remember here, and I think Gianna, like, it's interesting to me that typically in the Five of Cups, we've got 3 cups standing and 2 not. Here we've got 2 broken, 1 is sort of tipped, and then 2 clearly standing. I kind of like the way she did this. So Midnight Rose, this week, right, always is, but look at the 2 still standing. Exactly. So whatever was disappointing, you're getting through without letting it knock you down. And that has not always been the case for you. Sometimes a sadness, a disappointment, whatever, could knock you back for a long time. Now, you're still standing with those cups. So how great is that? Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You got strength on Monday. So you got strength on Monday. And the moon reversed today. So I think it's very interesting and notable that both cards were major arcana. And the moon reversed, I think, is so much about figuring out what lies beneath, figuring out what is really true. And you've been doing that over time, and it's not pretty, but you're doing it. And I think this week you like moved forward when it comes to that, understanding what is true. Mick Shuir, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. So on Monday, you got the Ace of Cups, which we love. And now the Page of Swords. So focus on love while speaking the truth. Be loving while knowing and learning the truth. Let love be the truth. I mean, those things kind of go together really nicely, really nicely. Medium that Rocks. This is the Craft Felt Tarot by Gianna Lucci. It crowdfunded. It's now available at giannalucci.com. And that is the Gianna who is a member here. All right. Caroline McLaughlin. I'm going to do you next. Once again, thanks for all the things. All the things. Being a member for more than 2 years. Super sticker reminding us what the cards were. All the things. Thank you for all of it. And Caroline, you started with the Fool and now Judgment. That's heavy. Like both major arcana cards. Woo, did you see that? Like all the cards want to come to you. And that's making me think that my table might not be as flat as I thought it was. So interesting. Anyway, Caroline, you start with the Fool, you end with Judgment. I don't even know what to do with that except to recognize that you've got a lot going on right now. Right, all the cards, right. And really, if you think about it, the Fool to Judgment does encompass a lot. And so we recognize you've got a lot going on. What informs you? Your connection to spirit and your own experiences along the journey. And I think a lot of this is about putting closure to what you cannot control anyway and learning to just trust and know that you are doing the best you can and have done the best you can each and every day. There it is. There it is. It's big, it's heavy, but it is also very affirming of you and the way you are handling big and heavy things. So very good. All right, Vaishali, good to see you. Here is a wrap up for you. It's the Three of Wands reversed. Vaishali, I think this is kind of classic for you, where there are ways that you do not see your own success. You do not see your own ability to be successful. And then that sometimes gets in the way and makes things harder. So I think it is really important, Vaishali, for you to find your success and see your success and envision your success. Because it's hard to be successful if you don't see it. Trey, King of Pentacles, let's go. And I love carrots. There you go. Oh, thank you, Caroline. Appreciate you. All right. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thanks for being a moderator. 4 of Cups reversed on Monday. 7 of Swords reversed today. So it's important for you to know that you are doing your very best. Oh, Wendy, thank you. I see it and I will remedy. Christine, I'm coming back for you. All right, Teresa. You need to recognize that you're good, you're fine, and you're doing your best. You're having a hard time trusting yourself. You're having a hard time trusting your path. That's because you were trained not to trust yourself. I think you have to trust that things are going well and that you are doing well. And I know that's uncomfortable for you. You are much more comfortable believing that you're not doing well and things are not going well. But I think there's evidence. So there you go. Christine Hallowell. First of all, Wendy, thanks for being an awesome moderator and pointing out that I had skipped Christine. So sorry. Christine Hallowell, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And thanks for letting us know about the collective cards. I really appreciate that. And thanks for using members-only emojis. It is so important that we have more than one person reminding us who the collective cards are. I'll go with the first one I see, but the fact that there's more than one of you. It helps. It really does help. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And 64 Amy Penn. Well, that's profound. Train not to do well, right? Train not to think you're doing well. Train not to believe you're doing well. Yeah, all of it. Teresa, you are very welcome. So good to see you. Okay, Christine Hallowell. We appreciate you. You started with the Wheel of Fortune, and now you get the Moon upright. Again, 2 majors. So I feel like this week, you were doing a very good job staying in your intuition and kind of going with the flow of the universe, which is a good skill, man. That's something we kind of all need to do. And good for you for being able to do that. Now, when we see the moon, especially when coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, we recognize that there's a lot of ups and downs, and you may see some of them and you may not see others, but you trust that it'll be okay. And I think that's what you did this week, and that's the right thing to do going forward. All right, Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A card for the wrap-up. I love this for you, my friend. Smile Soul 20, you get the star. It's about healing. It's about hope. It's about fulfillment. Now, I know the cards have been, of late, very hopeful and helpful and supportive. And I hope there was some evidence this week that there's reason for you to be hopeful, because this card would absolutely say that, would absolutely say that there is reason to be hopeful, that there is reason to be aware that good things are coming. So I hope you're seeing that. Yeah, makes you hear, I get it. I understand. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. 9 of Wands to start the week. And now the World. From 9 of Wands to the World. What do we want to do with that, man? I feel like you are getting a greater sense of who you are, how you are, and how your world can work. I sort of feel like for a long time, it was sort of you against the world, and now you're working with the world. And I think some of that showed up this week. So you may have a greater sense of integration and like things are moving together as they should. So I hope that's the case. And may it be so for you. May it be so. Oh, Christine, thank you so much. Oh, Christine, you've been 6 months. Yes. You got your 6-month emoji. Yes, you did. That is fabulous. Yes. 6-month member emojis. You will notice that in your first year of membership, your sun changes color. And then once it's been a year, you get different things. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. Michael Gunther, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. All right. I'm feeling short. Can I make myself taller? No, I can make myself shorter though. That's not great. There we go. Oh, I can make myself a little taller. Okay, good. Good. Much better. All right. Got to get that chair as high as it can go. There it is. All right. Who's up next? It's Melissa. Thanks for being here for today. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 4 of Pentacles. And now the 8 of Wands reversed. Not the easiest week is what I'm thinking for you. I think there's ways that you're feeling stuck. And I'm here to tell you that if you are feeling stuck, Melissa, it's an illusion. You are not stuck. You are dealing with some very difficult things and it takes time. And you may feel stuck and you may feel like the energy really is not moving. And I think in some ways that's probably true. But resist the urge to just say, I'm stuck, because you're not. You're not, but you may feel that way. That's the thing. Okay. And Mixuir is requesting prayers for her friend. Oh, Crystal passed away last night. Okay. So prayers for her and her loved ones, certainly. And, we've been aware that this was coming. So I am so sorry. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And of course, seeing Audrey here serves me as a reminder to say, we have our in-person meetup this coming Sunday, 4 p.m. Panera Bread, Palm City. If you happen to be nearby or sort of nearby, consider joining us. It's free and it's fun. I get it. Makes you here for sure. Understood. All right. So, Audrey M., you started with the Star, and now the Page of Cups reversed. I sort of feel like this week you felt like you were either censoring yourself, like you knew what you wanted to say but didn't feel comfortable saying it, or you didn't know what to say. So there is something here, Audrey, where you are embracing a lot of healing and a lot of good things, but it's almost like we're not sure how to go forward, whether in communication with a certain person or many people. And so the question is, where are you not comfortable sharing what's in your heart? That's the question. All right. Betty Flesher, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Betty. There's that Judgment again. I wonder if something big happened this week, Betty. Was there a big change? Is there something that you're saying goodbye to or letting go of? Or is there some deep healing for you where you are healing from some things of the past? And or did you discover that something that you did turned out very well, that you did a good job? Any or all of those things might be true for this week. 64, Amy Penn, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry you're not feeling that this was a good week. So your card was the Empress, but you're not feeling good about the week. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got going on. Yeah, Queen of Wands reversed. You definitely did not feel like you were in your power. I do feel you probably got more done and had more impact than you realize, but I think it was a tough week, and I think you do need to do what you have to do to sort of re-energize yourself. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for being a moderator. And thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, King of Cups reversed on Monday. And now Six of Pentacles. And so Gemini Sun, I think you are sort of figuring out how to manage. How do we manage? How do we go forward? How do we manage? And who is there to help you? And who deserves your energy? Like, I think you are being really practical now about how to make things work, and I think that's appropriate. Febborn, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Six of Swords, and what an apt card for this week, because you've just had to stay in your logical mind no matter what. You know, that's kind of the most important thing. So you started with that. And now we have the Page of Swords reversed, which I think this is specific people talking shit, to be honest with you. And with the Six of Swords, you don't listen to the people talking shit. That's really what it comes down to. You can't listen to them. You can learn from what they're saying about them, but you cannot listen to them. Martha Vink, I want to thank you so much for being a member for more than a year and for the generous super sticker. Really, really, really appreciate it. Cassandra, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and your mom, Raquel, is a member here as well. All right, so Cassandra, wrapping up your week with strength. I love this. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, Cassandra, you did a great job this week. You did a great job checking every box, doing everything you needed to do. Very well done. For your mom, Raquel, very similar energy in a way, only harder. Raquel, you got the work done. You did what you needed to do. I don't think it was easy, and I don't necessarily think it was fun, but you got it done. And Tanya, I see the welcome to you becoming an ace. I knew that had happened, but thank you so much for that. Glad you're here. Lisa E., thanks for being here. And Lisa E. actually makes a monthly donation off app. And I just want to acknowledge that. Thank you for doing that again for the month of March, Lisa E. Really appreciate you. Okay, so Monday we had the Page of Cups reversed for you. And now, you know, this is the first card that I don't necessarily agree with the way she depicted it, but that's fine. I don't have to, right? It's still a great card. Oh, medium, that rocks. Thank you, thank you, thank you for donating to the Frosty Beverage Fund. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, and thank you for your kind donation. Really appreciate it. So Lisa E., starting with the Page of Cups reversed and now the Five of Swords. Yes, we got the kitty back. Yes, the kitty is back. I'm learning all the things. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. All right, so Lisa E., I feel like you are definitely fighting for something, and you have to figure out what you're fighting for, and make sure you're doing all the things you need to do to make that happen. All right. Now for Jenna had the Two of Swords reversed on Monday, and now I love this. The Empress. And so, Jenna, you're figuring it out. You're figuring out what you have to do and what you need to do to go forward. With this card, I would like to remind you that teen pregnancy probably should not be an option here. But that going forward to figure out what you're going to create in life absolutely needs to be an option. And I think you're working on it. All right, Wendy Robeson, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for being a moderator. And you just gifted a membership, and you ended up being able to gift it to Justine, which is such a fabulous thing. I know you were bemoaning the inability to choose. And so it's nice that Justine got chosen. So we're really happy about that. Thank you for doing it. So here is your wrap-up card, Wendy. Yeah, right. So happy to gift to someone I see regularly. Yeah, exactly. And thank you for doing it. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Death reversed. So Wendy, this week, I think you really strongly committed to your own agenda, which was the right thing to do. Very well done. You keep going. Okay. Mary, good to see you. How did the interview go? Tell us. Oh my goodness, Wendy, feeling much better. Good. And Lisa, good news on your MRI. The tumor. Okay, I don't know why that's good news, but I'm glad it is good news. That's fabulous. Well done. Okay. Mary, you think it went well. Good. Please keep us posted. So, Mary, you started with judgment. I'll say it went well. I love this 10 of Pentacles as sort of a holiday reference, is sort of how it's looking. I kind of really love it. But I feel like you did a great job this week with the interview and with anything else you did, and you really are building something that will create a good future for you. I am very pleased. Okay, so Lisa, tell us why that's good news. I'm glad it's good news, but inquiring minds want to know. All right. Nalini Kalu, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the 7 of Wands, and you end with the High Priestess reversed. You must be able to trust yourself. Oh, because it's dead. Oh, well then, very good. That is good news. Hallelujah. And I'm not even going to say rest in peace to it. Bye-bye. I'm going to say bye, Felicia, to it. All right. Nalini, you have to respect yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to honor yourself. You are so trained to think what you were taught to think rather than what is true, that even this week, I think there have been moments that you caught yourself sort of believing something that doesn't serve you. So you're still working on decolonizing your brain. Keep going. All right, everyone say congratulations to Lisa. And Medium That Rocks, is this not a great deck? We love this deck. I will be doing a review of it. All right. Divine Timing. Good to see you. Here's a wrap-up card for you. of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you may have identified, I think this week you may have identified that there are ways you're not where you want to be. This comes up to say you may have also identified the path to get there. And so that's the key. Okay, not where you want to be. Fine. How are you going to get there? Go get there. And I think you've got some good ideas. Arbova, good to see you. On Fridays, we do a wrap-up for the week that was, a single card that talks about something about this past week. And I'd be happy to do that for you. All right, Christina, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. King of Wands reversed. I feel like this week you may not have met some of your goals, or you may not have felt like you were in your full energy. That's okay. That's okay. Do what you have to do to get that energy back and hit it again later. You're fine. You're fine. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. The moon is stalking us both upright and reversed, and it came up reversed for you. And this week, Baby Cakes, I think you learned new information. I don't know what it was, but I think you learned some new things that will be helpful going forward. All right. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. And thank you for the super sticker. Here is your wrap-up card. You started with the Seven of Pentacles, and now Strength reversed. So, I think it's been a hard week, Kimmy. I do. I think there's a lot that's frustrating. I think there's a lot that's difficult, and none of it is your fault, but I think you probably get blamed for a lot of it. Don't blame yourself, though. Recognize the situation, recognize the frustration, and keep on going. And let's make it next week more fun. Autumn Pond, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here we go. Oh, Autumn Pond, that's clever. Autumn Pond is talking about felt energy. I felt the energy of this deck. Why is that funny? Because it's made of felt. You all know I love a good pun. Thank you for that. That's good. Felt energy is punny with this deck. It is very punny. Never would have thought of it either. Even though I love a pun, I never would have thought of it. Medium that rocks. It was a tough week. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. Autumn Pond. Wrapping up your week. Judgment reversed. So I'm going to say a few things to you, and you can check off the boxes and decide which ones apply in this moment. If there is something that you don't have closure to that you need to get closure to, this is sort of saying that maybe this week you were working on getting closure to something emotionally, or finishing a project, putting finishing touches on something. It could also be that you've been judging yourself harshly and you need to be kinder to yourself. It could also be a reminder that if there is something that you have been wanting to do or wanting to accomplish, it is not too late. It is not too late. So which one of those messages, or all, or some, feel most appropriate for you this week? Bella Luna, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. There is that Five of Swords. I think this week was a bit of a battle for you. And I think sometimes that's necessary. What's important going forward is don't stay in an angry energy, but be willing to fight for what you need to fight for. All right. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was the Six of Cups reversed. It's been an all right week. Good. Because now Can't make this up. Also, Six of Cups reversed. Same card. Same card. So the fact that you've got the same card twice and it's the Six of Cups reversed, I'm almost wondering, like, if you're a person who believes in reincarnation, this might be your sign to do some past life work. Seriously. It might also be a sign to do some healing from childhood stuff. And it might be a sign to reach out to old friends. It might also be a sign to cut someone off that you've known for a very long time, but who doesn't treat you well. Any of those things might be possible. Let me know what fits best. Jeannie. Jeannie Mnuchin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday was the Page of Swords. And now Death reversed. So we know that you have had a bit of a setback on your project, getting ready for your performance because you've been ill. I'm curious because Death reversed could be no change, like your situation is still bad. And I hope that's not true. I hope what Death reversed means is your perseverance, because you know what? It's got to mean that no matter what. You must persevere. The show must go on. You must keep going. And that's the end of the story. So one way or the other, there it is. You keep going. You keep going. Arbova, it is common. No worries. Dr. Aled, so good to see you. High Priestess reversed. If you think it's your intuition, but it doesn't go the way you want, it was never your intuition in the first place, just saying. Regarding that this week, though, there may be some ways you felt disrespected this week. Sometimes the High Priestess reversed can literally mean disrespect. And I wonder if there are ways you've been feeling disrespected. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. Sarah F., yeah, I know. Don't know how I feel about reincarnation. I try to focus on this life. It's hard enough. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Either way, though, this is sending you into the past. Whether it's an old friend, this life your past, or the past before this life. Either way, that's where it is. So pick the one that makes the most sense to you. All right. DH, so good to see you. Yeah, Jeannie Mnuchin, still not in top shape, slow improvements. But plowing through, and plowing through is what you need to do. And Death Reverse supports that, for sure. All right. DH, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. And look at you with your Knight of Cups. What a good job you did this week, moving yourself forward in the kindest, most loving way possible. You never go wrong here. Well done. Well done. Jackie Masters, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Started with the Hanged Man reversed. And now the Devil. Man, it makes so much sense, though, because the whole question is, what are you going to attach yourself to? And, you know, recognizing there are practical realities, but there's also desires. I wonder if you take whatever job you can take in the meanwhile, and then you work toward creating what you need for the long term. It may look like that for you. Okay, Christina R., here we go. We're going to do you and your family. Starting with you, Christina R. 9 of Cups reversed for you. And now the Emperor reversed. I wonder where you are in terms of your certification testing. I also wonder if there's things about your job that are really just driving you nuts. None of this feels pleasant, but it's probably all necessary, and you just have to keep going. Okay. Devil for Karen. Febborn, yes, got to you. Yes, already done. Okay. So, Devil for Karen. And now the King of Cups reversed. So, Karen, I think it's been a tough week, and I think you're not feeling the love. And if you're not feeling the love from others, then you better love yourself extra hard. And don't get caught up in other people's drama. That's really the bottom line here. Okay, Justice RX for Kim. Justice reversed for Kim. And now the Two of Swords reversed for Kim. Things are not going the way Kim wants. And this week, Kim is like trying to figure out what to do, but not sure. Give it time. You will figure it out. Seriously, be patient. Be patient with yourself and the situation. Okay. Kay Talks, how are you? And how is baby Skylar? So good to see you. They're not putting pictures of the baby on the internet. Smart move. I personally have seen the baby and can tell you that our village baby is adorable. Oh my gosh. So, Kay Talks, here we go. A card to end the week. Four of Cups reverse, not the easiest week. And I wonder, she's good. Okay, good. She's good. Are you good, though? I think she's good. I don't know if anyone else in the household is good. I feel like it's been a tough week emotionally. And I'm going to say right here, right now, you are not getting what you need. Whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, you're not getting what you need. You're exhausted. And I don't think any new mother does get what they need. And, you know, I'm not trying to make that okay. I'm just saying I think that's kind of the truth. But you're getting there and you're doing what you need to do. And sometimes that needs to be enough. All right. Okay, scrolling through. Trying to do too much. Yeah, man, you really... you have to do whatever the finances say you have to do, but beyond that, you have one job, and that is to keep your baby alive. That is all you have to do. Seriously. All right. And who is up next? It is Martha Vink. Primary Feathers, good to see you. Glad you're here. Martha Vink, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Monday, you had the Eight of Pentacles. And now the Ace of Pentacles. And what a little story that tells us, Martha, which is so true, because on one hand, you are showing up. You're in the beginning of Lent. You are in one of your busiest work seasons for the second to last time, I think. I think you're doing it this year and then one other time. And then you likely will not be the primary pastor of a church going through Lenten series and season and all the things we do in Lent, leading up to Easter celebration, which arguably is the most important date on the Christian calendar. So you're in it, right? But you're also in it looking at what comes next. What will the next journey be? I kind of love that. So I think you're doing all the right things here. Oh, Jackie, spot on. I heard the next morning I got the job I interviewed for on Tuesday. Well, congratulations. So you work that job, which is the devil. I'm sorry, but it is. You work that job, and then while you're working that job, you're figuring out the next thing you have to do, which may involve going to school or getting some kind of certification or whatever it involves. Ah, Martha, that's great. Heading into some lasts. Hosted Ash Wednesday, and it went great. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Theranaya, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Theranaya, death reversed. This week, you are either stubborn, tenacious, or both. You may find that things aren't moving in your life the way you want them to, but you're still showing up, which is the right thing to do. Eventually, you keep showing up, you'll get the things you want. Lisa Harmon, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Pretty pleased with tarot sprinkles on top. I love that. Here you go. Here's your card. Look at you with Temperance, one of my favorite cards in general, and I love it in this deck. You are doing great. I think this week you did very, very well, keeping your balance, keeping your creativity, keeping your temper, doing what you need to do. Very, very well done. All right. Okay. Arbova. Arbova, you're going through it, huh? So here is your card to wrap up the week. The Moon. You know, when everything is difficult, you know, the thing I often say is the problem with faith, whether you're talking about faith in yourself, faith in the future, faith in a practice, faith in a medicine, faith in your higher power, whatever kind of faith we're talking about. The problem with faith is when you need it most, it's hardest to have. But this comes in here and says, you know, even though it's been a difficult week, there is a part of you that continues to have faith. Maybe sometimes it's a small part, but it's there. And I think you need to lean into that and to recognize, and this is not in any way to try to blow smoke up your butt with toxic positivity. Difficulties are difficulties. But the Moon is such an interesting card because while on one hand, it tells us to be a little careful because things could be sus, it also reminds us of our magical selves. And no matter what, you have some ability to create what you need. And it does remind you of that. And I think you know that. And I think you remember that. So remember, you are magical no matter what. Okay. Who is next? Joyce Ocean liked that one. Barbie Bird, I got to ask, where are you in your cycle? If you were irritated all week, what's up with your cycle? Oh, interesting. Okay, Dr. I'll let you go for that. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Where are we? Where are we? I sort of lost where I am. Okay. I found myself again. Primary Feathers, so good to see you. Boring can mean integration. That's true, Barbie, especially if we are trained to have fun in chaos. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Primary Feathers, here we go. I think there were ways that you did not feel like you were embracing hope or feeling as hopeful as you would like to this week. I think we need to turn this around for you to recognize that there are lots of reasons to be hopeful and lots of reasons to embrace healing. Maybe Barbie Bird, they're not stagnant. Maybe they're just calm, giving you space to do something you want to do. Maybe. All right, Joyous Ocean, here we go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay. You started with the Five of Swords and now the King of Swords. I think this week you did a good job getting yourself on track. I think you did a good job getting yourself on track and being clear about where you might want to go and what you might want to do. Well done. Ah, Barbie, very good. A nicer POV for sure. Jada, Page of Swords reversed, and now Five of Wands reversed. And I think maybe you're learning that you don't have to buy into the drama either internally or externally. And for Joanne, and Joanne's a member here too, which we appreciate. Chariot reversed is how we started. And now Four of Wands reversed. I think you're figuring out what your next step will be, and it's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's good. Oh, Rebecca, you were gifted a subscription last month and then you came back for more. That makes me really, really happy. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, scrolling through. And Rebecca, let me do a card for you to wrap up your week. Thanks for being a member. High Priestess reversed. This week, you may be feeling guilty for something that is not your fault or should not cause you to feel guilty. You may also be feeling out of balance. Do what you need to do to feel more balanced. All right. Yeah, Joyous Ocean, you're here on the live. Any comments, any thoughts? Thank you, everyone. From what I can see, I've gotten to every request. I will be here tomorrow. I haven't put the link up yet, but I will be here tomorrow at noon 30 Eastern Time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler, and I'll look forward to it. I do have openings this weekend. There is a link right in the description to book a session with me. Feel free to do that. Choice Ocean likes noon 30. Well, am I the only person who says that? Do other people say instead of 12:30, noon 30? Do other people say that, or is that just me? It just be me? Interesting. All right. My friends, I really, really appreciate, it's just me. Okay. Local tarot meetup this Sunday. Special shout out to the members and moderators. And thank you to everyone who contributed to the Friday Beverage Fund. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Oh, Joyous Ocean, you are the most amazing, unique blessing. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel very blessed to be here. So thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much. Take really good care.